Are you a new or going to be a grandparent? If so, let's just say that it is the most incredible thing ever. I never imagined that I could just be so smitten by this little creature that is my grandson. And one of the things that I really am truly appreciating right now is the fact that I am not working a full-time job in an office, someplace where I have to go clock in and work 40 hours a week or more, but that I'm able to work from home doing something that I really enjoy. I get to work with a guy that I really think is pretty fantastic, and I can control my time. If you're new here, my name's Hope, and my husband and I run a reselling business. We have an eBay store, and we've been at this for almost 10 months now, and we are learning a ton, and we're having a ton of fun, and we're just wanting to share what we are learning along the way, the things that we have learned that help make this better, the things that we love about it, and probably some of the frustrations too. There have been a few along the way, but for the most part, we are really loving what we're doing, and it's provided a means for us to be able to continue to simplify our lives, which really was the goal in the beginning. And in the process of that, the process of simplifying, we discovered eBay because we were trying to sell things, and it just led to a business. So that's pretty cool how things work out like that, isn't it? So anyway, today I am sitting in a parking lot waiting for my daughter and my grandson to show up, and we are driving to Birmingham together to go to a baby shower. And I just was sitting here thinking about how thankful I am that I can adjust my schedule. Michael and I both work full time on this business, but we do have the ability to, one of us can take a day off and go and do something with our daughter. Michael, most of the time, is the one who says, go and do, and whatever has anything to do with our grandson, he's able to handle things without me and give me the day off. And that's kind of what is happening today. I worked a little bit late last night to be ready so that we're not in a panic, and we actually were up and had up all of our listings for today by about 6:30 this morning, and that was really just a matter of hitting list, and if we had been smart, we would have just, when we worked on the listings last night, we would have scheduled them to post today anyway, but we didn't do that. We're still learning, and I'm getting there. But all of that to say that one of my most favorite things about having an eBay business and working from home is the fact that I have complete control of my time. Now, we set the schedule, we set the number of listings per day that we want to do, and it's up to us to do it or not. And I'm pretty proud of ourselves that we've maintained consistency, and we consistently are doing 10, there's a motorcycle going by, consistently doing 10 listings a day, and it's working for us. We work a little bit harder on some days, and we don't work as hard on other days, because we have that freedom to be able to adjust and just take control of our time. And we don't have a boss standing over us, telling us when we can take the day off or when we can have vacation or anything like that. So I really do love that. And I do also love the fact that this is something that we know we could continue to do for the next 20 years. And I think that's important in the world today. Very few Americans are in the position to know that they can retire and not have to work. And I think there's a benefit to that too. Sometimes I think when you don't have to move and do something, you lose the ability to move and do those things. So I think there is a benefit to having the mindset that we are going to continue to work as long as we possibly physically can. But we know that we have a lot more years to live, and we want to be spending that time doing the things that we love. So working in a business that we enjoy and being able to make the important things top priority. So another thing, and I just realized today too, is that normally I am a person who's usually 15 minutes late, or at least showing up at the very last minute for something, and I just struggle to get out the door. But today, knowing that I was going to be seeing my daughter and my grandson was going to be there, I was in much more of a hurry to get out the door. It was a priority to get there and get there on time. And it made me stop and think about how interesting it is that we are often more motivated to do something that we know we need to do or we would like to do when it benefits us in the arena of having time for someone else and when it's important for someone else. So in a lot of ways, having become a grandparent has made the eBay business even more important to us. And I just was wondering if anybody else has found that to be the case too. Like sometimes we won't lose weight for ourselves, but we'll lose it for our children, or we will take better care of ourselves because we know we need to take care of someone else. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And so have you found that to be the case for you? Is there anything in your life that you do now that you maybe procrastinated about, or is there anything that you're considering doing that you're more motivated to do now because of someone that you love? So, speaking of that wonderful grandson, they're pulling up right now. We're getting ready to go. So anyway, give some thought to an eBay business or something else online that gives you the freedom to make the things top priority that you really love.